everybody, Gail Carriger here. Today we are talking about my favorite subject of all time, which is teacups. I've always had a love affair with tea and teacups since a very young age, and I have been collecting specifically demi-tasse teacups since I was 8 years old. So I don't have all of my collection on display, but I thought I would show you a few of the ones that I do have on display and why I love them so much. And here they are, and I'm going to let you into the secret. So here is my teacup collection. So I collect in terms of range and interest and style and difference. So you can see I have quite a range of different styles. It's going to be hard for us to film this, but we'll do our best. Here at the back is a Royal Danish. So my father and my father's family, going all the way back as long as we can tell, is Danish. And that was a gift from my Danish grandmother when she found out that I was collecting teacups when I was a little girl. This one here is a favorite of mine because it's so very deco, and I do really love the sort of 1930s. So that's how that one got added into my... This one has a sort of Mallorca influence in its style. It's almost Spanish, but there are Asian characters on it, and so therefore I'm thinking this is actually kind of a modern knockoff sort of teacup. And I'm thinking probably Chinese, but I just really loved the fusion that's going on in the style of the painting. There's a very traditional pansy one up there in the back. My pansies are one of my mom's favorite flowers, and so I've always collected pansies. And then here's a lusterware. I have quite a few lusterwares in my collection. It's a difficult skill set to master, the shiny, lustery Mira style. And so as a technologist, when I was practicing as an archaeologist, I was always quite taken with lusterware and the luster technique. Speaking of, here we have luster glazes applied as paints on some Satsuma-shaped Japanese-style teacups. This is my favorite shape of teacup. I really, really love it, and I love the delicacy of Japanese porcelain. It's so paper thin. I also really love the color combinations. So, and you know, like look at the little handle on that one. That looks like a maple leaf. Oh, they're so cute. So I've intentionally focused on collecting a few of those. This kind of saucer is also really interesting with the upturned flange at the edge. It's really unusual. So to have two of those in my collection is also really appealing. There's a little tiny one at the back that's a really mini teacup. That's just to kind of, I think it's a little piece of artware or touristware or something, but I just like the shape. It was so unique and different. Moving on to some very traditional English style teacups, whether they're from England or not, but here they are. And of course you can see there's sort of these two classic shapes that you will see out of the UK, which is a kind of fluted shape. This I would call the very classic teacup shape. And this more straight up and down shape, which is influenced by espresso drinking in particular. Moving on, so here is this is my Octopus collection. It's nothing to do with teacups, except that it has one of the crowning glories of my teacup collection, which looks deceptively simple, but we'll see if we can get it to actually show. So this is a photorealist image in the base. And if we hold it up to the light, can we see it? Mm-hmm. Oh, you can see that through the thickness of the slip casting of the base of this cup, that it has the image of a woman's face in the bottom. And just the pure technological genius of that makes me very happy. Moving down to some more interesting and strange little teacups. Again, I've got some influence from the 1930s deco movement. This one I call my Lord Aldama teacup because it has the shepherd and shepherdess imagery on it, or the equivalent thereof of the courting couple, which Lord Aldama decorates his ceilings and floors and carpets with all the time. And then this is this lovely fluted shape in different extremes, which I really, I just enjoy the delicacy of it so much. Here's another kind of romantic, slightly religious image. with little, very detailed decoration. I always like super detailed decoration. It's so difficult to execute properly. And this one is a Near Eastern style. I don't know its source, but I just love the meticulous and the incredible delicacy of it, especially with that base. It's amazing. And then here is my most recent addition to the collection, which is this little poppy. I think it's meant to be a poppy. And I've as I've gotten older, I've gotten interested in both the super detail style of design, but also this more bold, almost illustrative design of non-symmetrical flowers. There it is. That is my teacup collection as it currently stands on display for you all. If you have any questions for me or anything that you'd like to see a little closer up, just please leave a comment and we'll try and either get to it via a photograph or another video in the future, or just an answer